Hi guys, it's Friday, which means we have another Groschi's update. Yes, I know you might call me a traitor right now because I'm wearing here Salomon Drain's hat, but hey, please, I love the guy, I support him all the time. Meet him here and there, even in Geneva, and he's freaking awesome. So of course, hey Kiwi, what's up? Of course I want to support him and I love the hat, and it's a message I would like to give to everyone as well. Cars unite people. I experienced that all my life and I agree, and I think it's awesome. But back to my Friday update. As you might notice here, I'm sitting in a Tesla again, and I'm here at the supercharger again in Southern California. And yeah, I don't have a charger at home, so charging my friend's car is sort of annoying, but it's the only charger I have. So yeah, and it actually takes like 2 hours to charge the whole car fully because there are so many cars here, so the power output isn't as strong as they advertise in the advertisements. But anyway, I don't want to bash Tesla right now. I was actually gonna make an 8.0 video this week of the Tesla 8.0 software, and I was really excited to try that and to share it with you guys and be one of the first on the internet to, you know, have a video. But big fail, you know, you actually have to wait until Tesla sends the update to you. So it's not like I can just, you know, tell the car search for an update like on your computer and it will update. No, you have to wait until Tesla specifically sends it to you, and that hasn't been the case unfortunately for a lot of people. But you know, just gotta wait for another couple of days and hope I get the 8.0 soon in this car, otherwise the video will not happen. Either way, I have something else to tell you about, as the title might say already. I want to talk about the Grand Tour, the show, you know, by Jeremy Clarkson, James May and Richard Hammond. If you're into cars, you remember them from Top Gear. And yeah, the new show is called the Grand Tour, and their first taping was now here in Southern California near Apple Valley, and I was one of the lucky ones that got chosen to go there. I'm very happy about it. I mean, 400 people I think got chosen out of 1.2 million applicants. And not only did I have a ticket for one day, no, I had tickets for both days. And yeah, but unfortunately I didn't even know that, so I only went on Sunday, not knowing I also had tickets for Saturday. Another fail right there. But you know, I went with my good friend Farbot, and it was tons of fun. It was a great experience. You know, unfortunately we had to leave our phones behind in our car, so obviously, you know, I cannot share too much. I also don't want to talk too much about the episode in detail because, you know, you should watch it yourself on November 18th. But I can say so much. It's very, very, very similar to the old Top Gear, but, you know, never change a winning team, right? I mean, it worked. Top Gear was great before, and yeah, they're doing it again. Yeah, guys, my SD card was full, so I had to restart the recording, and I'm just leaving the supercharger. Car's finally charged. And yeah, back to what I was saying, if I remember what I was saying. Back to the Grand Tour taping I experienced. It was very, very cool. It was, we all met at a high school in Apple Valley, and then we went on some school buses and drove out in the middle of nowhere. Actually, I knew this area because I filmed in that area a couple times before. Also a student production back in college. Yeah, so I was very familiar actually with that area. Yeah, and then there was this tent in the middle of nowhere on that dry lake, and tons of supercars, you know, AMG GT, Nissan GTR, Audi R8, very, very cool. Yeah, then we got to go into the studio, which is that tent they have set up there, and they take that tent around the world now. That's their new studio basically. That's why it's the Grand Tour. They are able to take that anywhere in the world and film. And you know, the idea is very cool, but the, you know, inside is not that great. I mean, it looks very cool, and it has a very powerful air conditioning, which is great. But there are no seats, obviously. It's like the old Top Gear, you have to stand, and you don't see very well from a lot of places. Where I was standing with my buddy was right next to the big monitor. Maybe you see me in on Amazon Video. Yeah, and it wasn't that great. I mean, I got to see them very, very close when they walked by, but yeah, the position was not very great. So my tip to you is bring your girlfriend, don't bring your best buddy, because they have a few seats in the front, maybe 10, and those are only for couples, you know, and of course they choose the good-looking girls because they want them on camera, obviously. So take your girlfriend or pay some girl to go with you, whatever, but don't go with your best buddy unless you want to stand for 3 or 4 hours and not see very well. Anyways, guys, that was it for this week's update. Unfortunately, there's no 8.0 update, as I said earlier. But maybe I get to do that next week or in the next 2 weeks. I hope so. Stay tuned for an awesome review coming on Sunday. Hopefully, fingers crossed. And I'll see you guys next time on Groschi Automotive. Take care, guys. However, BMW still, kept their design language. It doesn't actually look too different from my X5.